There is one truth about life and reality that most of us can never face. And I feel like this is the, truly the truth that leads to enlightenment. It's that pain is a part of life, pain is a part of reality eternally. And no matter what we do, life has pain. And this truly is, at the deepest levels, one of the most difficult truths to digest. We can come up with a psychological, mental belief, understanding that yes, pain is a part of life, but to live with this truth, meaning that we allow pain to exist all the time, we allow pain to exist in the world, and still find heaven on earth, still be in pleasure, not go into depression, not go into nihilism, not go into all these philosophies and beliefs and constructs that get us attached to the pain. That pain is just a part of life, it's just a part of reality. It's not the whole life, whole reality, whole truth. To truly accept that pain is part of life, and that is what creates meaning, that is what creates purpose. That the dark side of life is what creates the contrast to truly appreciate the light side of life without getting lost in the darkness, without getting attached to it, without drowning in it. This is what happens to most of us. Anyone who cannot accept pain as a reality ends up drowning in it in one way or the other. Uh, the most common ways are depression, grief, extreme grief, in which we drown, we don't come out of it. Apart from that, there's also hedonism. Hedonism is a reaction to the pain of life, is where we just are seeking pleasure and avoiding and denying the reality of pain at all costs. And we are just seeking pleasure, 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 pleasure. And any pain that comes, we create a controlled reality in which pain just cannot enter. We do everything possible. We create a reality where we don't need to trust so that we cannot be betrayed. We will have all of these contracts, extreme legal contracts, so that no one, like, everyone is in fear of betraying you, and no one can end up hurting you. And still hurt happens, and still pain happens. Then we have nihilism, where people just say what nothing matters, and you just detach from feeling completely. Then we have the whole spiritual enlightenment game, which is about transcending pain and transcending suffering, bringing an end to suffering. This is the mission of the Buddhists, is to end all suffering in the universe, which is basically saying end all life, because there is no life without pain. To truly live in harmony with life, universe, world, nature, means to let pain exist, means to experience pain, means to let the world be dark, means to let the universe be dark, but choosing where to focus, choosing to focus on creating a heavenly experience on earth doesn't mean that earth becomes a pure bliss where everything is fair and everything is beautiful and no one gets hurt. That's not heaven on earth. That's heaven in an ideological heaven which is not here. Heaven on earth means that earth gets to be what it is. humans get to be who they are in all our darkness. And in that, we find heaven. And that is possible. This is a reality that's available to us. We can have heaven on earth because heaven is a frequency that can exist. You choose what channel you want to tune into. But tuning into the channel of heaven doesn't mean it's a pain free reality. It means that you have the power to deal with pain, that you see the beauty in pain, that you allow pain to create the contrast which allows you to appreciate the beauty of life, of all the good things, where you can see the darkness in the world and you can feel blessed for the privileges that you have. You can be grateful for the blessings that you have. That is heaven on earth. For me, emerging from my pain body, which is something I was speaking about in the last few days, was to stop carrying the pain that I have for years and lifetimes. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to have pain for the rest of my life. It means that now I'm in the flow of pain. I'm in the flow of life. Whatever pain comes in life, it's just part of life. And I take it as the experience of life and keep flowing with it, allowing that to create the contrast which makes me appreciate the beauty in my life to a whole other level, and to enjoy the challenges, to enjoy the obstacles, to enjoy the opportunity to use my creativity, to use my power to grow, to evolve, to overcome the obstacles and the challenges, to feel that satisfaction of yes, yes, we're moving, and to choose the reality of having a purpose, aligning with the divine, to keep the harmony and order and balance of life, meaning that there is already a lot of darkness in the world, and we can be on the side which brings healing, which brings light, which brings love, to keep the duality going, not to make the world perfect, not to be attached to making this a perfect world, simply to let earth be earth and to keep the flow of the universe going. So that's it. I'm just going to keep it short for tonight and leave you with this message of just accepting that this exists, and any pain that's going on in your life right now, to allow it to give you appreciation and to give yourself permission to move through it, to not stay stuck in it, to focus on the beauty of life, to transmute this pain, to alchemize this pain into beauty, into love, and to bring that love out into the world. This is what gives us purpose, this is what gives us meaning, this is what gives us fulfillment. So choose to focus on that if you want to have a heavenly experience here on earth. That's it for today's live stream of day 22 of 64 days, and I will see you tomorrow for day 23. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your private messages. Appreciate all of it. See you tomorrow.